I wanted to talk briefly today about 3 modes of stress reduction that I use and just what the benefits of them are. So the first one we're going to talk about today is deep breathing. So when we experience stress or anxiety, it activates our sympathetic nervous system. And that's when we notice that our heart starts to race, when we might become short of breath, and when we notice that we might be tense or on edge. So throughout the day when we experience stress, our body gets ready to fight, to run, or to freeze. And sometimes this is helpful and necessary, but if our body stays in a state of agitation for a prolonged period of time, it can cause physical damage to every part of our body. So when we use deep breathing, it engages our parasympathetic nervous system, which can return our body to a state of calm. So if we're using it as a treatment for stress and anxiety, when we are already experiencing these 2 states, if we start to use deep breathing, it slows our heart rate back to normal, which sends signals to our whole body that we're safe and that we can return to calm. And just preventatively, if we know we have something stressful coming up, or we're about to go into a situation that might cause us to become nervous or anxious, taking slow, deep breaths can really help prevent us from taking on that stressor. So the second mode would just be meditation. And there are so many different types of meditation, but the benefit to all of them is that they cause a deep state of relaxation. So meditation affects the body in exactly the opposite way that stress does. So it helps to calm our body and repair harm that has been caused by stress. So according to the Mayo Clinic, meditation is helpful for things such as anxiety disorders, asthma, cancer, depression, high blood pressure, sleep problems, and many other stress-related disorders. So it's obviously used, in a very preventative way, but also to treat some of the disorders that I just mentioned. So then the third modality would be mindfulness. And mindfulness is just cultivating this practice of being able to stay in the present moment, to put it simply. So mindfulness allows us to better manage stress in the moment and as it comes on. It allows us to be less reactive to each situation, which can prevent stress. And it also allows us to manage stress differently by managing unproductive worrying in a different way, and kind of noticing when worrying is unproductive so that we can put it aside and manage stress in a way that is productive. So both mindfulness and meditation have been proven to allow us to access our brain differently, specifically the prefrontal cortex. And that's the area of our brain that helps with emotional regulation, it helps with attention and focus, and it helps with decision making. And then this area of our brain also helps with and increases our capacity for self-awareness. So just to sum all of that up, breathing, meditation, and mindfulness are all great tools for managing stress because they can repair damage that has already been caused by stress on the body and the emotional body. They allow us to calm and de-stress faster than if we do not use these techniques. And they reduce the likelihood that we will get stressed. So if we're using these on a regular basis, our stress level may maintain at a lower baseline.